Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Miss A. Our given topic is all about Suggestopedia method. And before we start, let me introduce my name. I am Messi P. Rabadon, and my partner is Jenny Claire C. Sumasino. Slide, please. What is language learning? Okay, so the proponent of this method is George Lozanov, 1978. He is a Bu- he is a Bulgarian doctor and psychotherapist. Lozanov proposed that his method could accelerate foreign language teaching. So, what is language learning? Lozanov 1978 assumes that the only major linguistic problems in the language classroom are memorization and integration. If the students remember the words and patterns of the language and integrate them into their personalities, the students have acquired the language and the teacher has done all that needs to be done. This method was based on the power of suggestion in learning, the positive suggestion and the world make the learner more receptive and in return stimulate learning. Lozanov holds that a relaxed but focused state is the optimum state for learning. Suggestopedia, a portmanteau of suggestion and pedagogy. Pedagogy means the method and practice of teaching as an academic subject. So, Suggestopedia utilize positive suggestions in teaching language. Next slide lang. So, what is Suggestopedia? Suggestopedia is a study of these suggestive factors in a learning situation. A teaching method based on the idea how the human brain works and how we learn most effectively. It includes a rich sensory learning, a positive expectation of success, and the use of varied range of methods like dramatized text, music, active participation in songs and games, and etc. The purpose of this method to make the students reach communication competence which is the goal of students of second language. Okay, and for the example of this method, kanang our example ani is kanang like a story. Um, in a class, ang teacher kuan siya story sa student and ang iyang mga estudyante kay iyahang ipa-feel ang story so yan iyang gipapiyong ang mga bata and gi-feel ang story every word sa story. And then sa ilang pagpiyong magkuan og music ang teacher. So while nag story ang teacher and nakapiyong ang bata na ay background music para mas ma-feel sa mga bata ang story ug makasabot sila ana. And for the other example, please continue, Miss Jenny Claire.
Okay, Suggestopedia. Suggestopedia has an advantage and disadvantage. The advantage is first, relaxed concentration. Relaxed concentration is the optimum state for learning. Just like as Ms. Rabodon example, it makes students relax by listening the lesson with background music. Then, Next is different class sitting. There Suggestopedia methods have different class sitting with which make the students relax during the learning process. We know from the explanation before that a relaxed state is the optimum state for learning. So, in order to get relaxed mind beside by using music, Suggestopedia method also decorate the class with a poster or something which can make students' mind relax, such by putting flowers or aquarium in the corner of the class. By using posters, the students will always learn even when they just look around the classroom. For example, is vocabulary. We can put a poster which contains of some vocabulary on the wall. So when the students look at the poster, they have learned some new vocabulary. Beside that, sa Justopedia class, arrange chairs in the class into semicircle shape. It is aimed to make students more focused on the lesson. Next is disadvantage. Noisy class. Lesson explained that using music during the learning process will create the relaxed mind and it is optimum state of learning. But for the people who cannot study in the noisy class, they say that using music, the learning process is not effective at all because it will irritate and disturb them. For example, in my case, I can focus on the lesson if there was a background music because it can make me sleep and also it divide my mind into two sides, to the music and to the lesson. So, ako man jud tanong kay say matong samantay ka na nag-storytelling, then kuan kanay napoy mo napop may depende po sa teacher kung giun sa pod niya pag paghatag ang mong activity same sa tong storytelling nga anay iya pa pagka-storya then ang background kay kanang murag pangkatuog sad mo nang imbes mamina or maalay pa ang koan ang mga estudyante or kami na gipangduka na noon. So depende jud siya sa pagkuan sa teacher kung sa kanang creativity sa teacher nga yang makuha ang attention sa learners. The next is large amount of learners. It hard for the one teacher to control his or her 50 plus students, especially children in elementary. For example, in arranging their chairs during class, it consumes minutes to totally arrange in semicircle because some students also want to be near with their friends and some of them are not comfortable on their chair. Kay labi nang nay Day, kaprang ay example sa katong elementary mi kay ipa-forma mig circle din tungod sa kadaghan na mo kay gamay raman jud pug kuan sa usa ka grade kay duha raman ka section din daghan sad kayo kay isla man mi isla niya nagkadaghan so mo nagkatapok ang mga estudyante sa usa ka eskwelahan so mo to inig pag-arrange pa lang daan sa chair kay may na mong teacher nga okay kanang arrange ang chair pina-circle kay na activity nga na maabtan pitog pila kami so sa makuan kay napoy uban nga uy ako diri uy ako dira nga na jud nga na ang attitude nga sa mga learners. Then next is the conclusion. First, the learning is facilitated by environment and music. Mo na ang kanang mojoy punto sa Gestopedia ba kay ang kuan background music. Then teacher is the authority kay ang teacher man joy mo kuan mo guide or mo kuan sa mo hatag sa learning or sa lesson. Then psychological barriers are removed. Then next is in text target language and its native language are given. So sa in all ang Suggestopedia kay more on kuan siya kay na based sa akong nakitaan po sa YouTube kay sa mga example sa Suggestopedia kay depende jud siya sa pagkuan sa teacher kay ang uban kay while nga naay background music then while nagkuan siya sa iyahang lesson kay ang iyahang mga learners kay yang patindugon or pangkuan og mga action mga depende jud kay ang ilang kun ana kay nay background music mag ilang ipa-feel ang kuan ba labi na sa kanang story, ilang ikuan ba nga murag sana imaginary nila ang kuan nga murag true or na sila sa scenario sa katong story ba. Then then karon kay maghatag mig gamay nga example or magpakita mig gamay example sa Suggestopedia.
Good afternoon, my dear students.
Good afternoon, teacher.
Okay, we are going to see today a topic that is called prepositions. Prepositions are locations somewhere in space. Yes, prepositions help us to mention and locate something or someone somewhere. Yes. First, I want you to close your eyes. Close it, please. Close your eyes and imagine you are on a trip to a wonderful beach like Acapulco, like Cancun. Imagine you are drinking a cold drink like pineapple, like coconut. Try to imagine that you're resting, you're taking the sun rays because you like to get tanner, and you're listening to the waves passing on the beach. Try to listen to the birds while they are flying, probably the dogs. Imagine you are taking the sand, you're feeling the sand on your feet. You are wearing your sunglasses, your swimsuit, you're about to hit on the waves, maybe to surf. You're on vacation, stress away. Imagine you have no homeworks, no duties, no responsibilities at all. Yes? Now please open your eyes. Thank you.